Hi everyone, this is day 3 of our Hawaiian adventure. Today we're at Waimea Canyon, and this is called the Grand Canyon of the Pacific, and it's just beautiful. We're going to show it all to you. This is a wonderful tour. We're going to do this every year, just if we haven't told you this before. It's all part of the new Chrysalis Academy school that we're doing, and that we're featuring various teachings from the Lemurian teaching wheel as we go. So, enjoy the canyon. Well, here are the ever-present chickens, and the state bird of Hawaii is not the chicken, just in case anybody told you it was, but there's a lot of them on Kauai. Well, we've arrived by bus, is typical, and we climb a little slope and go up to the lookout. This lookout is quite famous. This canyon is just a gorgeous thing to see, and everybody's looking forward to it. When you first see it, you really can't believe it. You think, what is this doing on Kauai? It looks very, very similar to pieces and parts of the Grand Canyon, as you'll see here. Going over to the edge, and there's another railing below where people can see it. Isn't this beautiful? Wow. First time I saw it, I was just amazed at the beauty. Different lighting on it, different times of day, just makes it come alive and change completely. Here it is, Waimea Canyon. Monika and I took a helicopter ride on Kauai, and one of the things they do is fly through the canyon, so we thought we'd give you just a kind of a close-up of this. Isn't this gorgeous? This is what you were just looking at, except we're airborne. So back to the canyon here. We're almost done. And we leave you there to the next portion of this video. This is the Fern Grotto. Well, here we are at the Wailua River, and this is, of course, the gateway to the Fern Grotto. Once again, the Roberts buses have taken us here, and we're all going to get off. Now, the challenge here is that there's been a little bit of flooding. This is what happens sometimes in the river, and there we are going on the dock, and that's about as low as we can get, so the dock is almost covered with water. And we were wondering whether we were going to make it or not, but they said it's going to be okay when we get there. This is run by the Smiths and has been since the 40s. It's a group of family members. There's the captain right there, been with them for a long time. There's Elon, of course, who is giving the instructions. This river is one of the only ones that can be navigated in Hawaii. It's approximately 20 miles long. Lots of canoeing, other activities. Well, we're here, and we're able to get off, and it was no problem at all. And the waters had gone down on our way to the Fern Grotto. Fern Grotto has survived in many hurricanes and floods. It's changed a lot. And you go through a rainforest to get there. A real rainforest. And this is very, very soon after a rain. So it's still a bit muddy and we have to be careful. But boy, was it beautiful. The Fern Grotto is where they sing the Hawaiian wedding song. It used to be a place where you could go into the caves, and over the years, what has happened is the cave kind of filled up. They've built a nice deck there, but you can still see the beautiful ferns. It's a place where Monika is going to give the first meditation and also lesson. And the lesson, this one, is marrying your higher self. Of course, there was a channel. And then, of course, eventually we're going to have the Hawaiian wedding song sung for us, and one of the professional hula dancers give us an example of what they do there. Just a lovely time. And it wasn't too hot. We've been there before when it was a bit too hot, and we stayed there quite a while. Just a wonderful time. You can see that beautiful Fern Grotto in the background. Well, it's time to come back. Here she is again, now doing a little more exciting dancing. But the most exciting dancing of all was done by the group. See, here we are.
Everybody loves the hukilau, where the lava is the 𝒂𝒂𝒊𝒂. Now throw your nets out into the sea, and all the little fishes swim to me.
We now get to go to lunch at this wonderful tropical paradise on the Smith's property, right by the river. Now, the reason it says it's closed is because it's closed everybody but us. This is a Kryon group. Your entrance to paradise. Indeed, the paradise was mostly for chickens, and here you see more and more chickens. They really, more than chickens. There's something else. Look at this, a peacock. That is such a beautiful, beautiful bird. But this truly is a beautiful property. And this property is also, more chickens, is also where we're going to have lunch in just a moment. These, I keep showing chickens because it's just so much fun. Another peacock, lots of little chickens and other birds. And we're on our way now to just take a look at these beautiful grounds before we have lunch. Isn't this just magnificent? This is all on the Smith's property. And then, of course, we have a wonderful lunch. This is quite often what we do at the end of our adventure. We'll let the chickens close this whole video, video 4. Thank you so much. And get ready for the next and last video, the Nepali coast.